Hi, welcome to my video on find the vertex of a parabola using the derivative. Recall the vertex of a parabola. So let's draw a parabola. Let's make the parabola have a vertex of 1, -1. So this vertex, the vertex of this parabola is 1, -1. So I'm going to draw the parabola opening upward. So the vertex is the peak point. Notice this is the minimum point, and the vertex is x is 1, y is -1. And as you can see that on the right side, the slope of this curve here is positive, and the slope of this curve is negative. But at this vertex, the vertex has, if you draw a tangent through the vertex, the tangent is the line y equals -1. So if you have the line y equals -1, the slope of y equals -1 is 0. So the slope of the tangent at its vertex is 0. So that means if this equation is y equals whatever it may be, ax squared plus bx plus c, then y prime is equal to 0. The slope of the tangent is 0 at its vertex. And we could also say, what about if we have a parabola that's going downward like this? And let's say the vertex of this parabola I have drawn here, x is 0, y is 2. And again, if you draw a horizontal line passing through the vertex of 0, 2, this horizontal line is y equals 2. And so the slope of y equals -2, the slope is 0 because it's a horizontal line. Therefore, the slope of the tangent at its vertex is 0. And just to remind you, the derivative y prime is equal to 0. So the slope of the tangent at its vertex is 0, so its derivative is equal to 0. So that's an illustration of how we're going to find the vertex of a parabola. The steps to find the vertex of a parabola, fx equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Notice this is a parabola, quadratic. At c, comma, f, comma, c is, we'll find, the step that we'll do, we'll find the derivative of f of x. We'll let the f prime equal 0, and then we'll solve for x. And that value of x we'll say is c. Then we'll find, let's do it correctly, find the f of c. And that will be the y value of its vertex. And so the vertex will be c, comma, f of c. So let's find the vertex of some parabolas. The vertex is, at the vertex of the parabola, we have a slope of 0. So let's find the derivative of the f of x, so which is 2x minus 4. Derivative of 1 is 0. And so we make the f prime x equal to 0. That means we'll let 2x minus 4 equal 0. So 2x equals 4 divided by 2, x is 2. So the derivative has a slope of 0 when x is 2. So we'll take the f of 2 and plug it into the original parabola equation, which is right there. So the f of 2, put 2 here and 2 here. That gives us 4 minus 8 plus 1. So that gives us a negative 3. So the vertex of this parabola is x is 2, giving you y is negative 3. So doing the derivative is a fast way. When you do the derivative and let the derivative equal to 0, we get the slope of the tangent equals 0 at that value of x. Let's do some more. Find the vertex. So we'll do the derivative, f prime. So negative 2 times 2 is negative 4x. And let's make this, that's a negative 12. So that becomes, that's a negative there. So that's negative 12. So we'll let the f derivative equal to 0. So that means negative 4x minus 12 equals 0. Negative 4x equals positive 12. Divide negative 4 into both, you get a negative 3. So the f of a negative 3, so we'll put a negative 3 in. Negative 2, negative 3 squared minus 12 times negative 3. And we'll square first. We do the power, so it's negative 2. Negative 3 squared is 9, minus 12, negative 3. Now we'll do the multiplication, because we're using PEMDAS. We get a negative 18 plus 36, and that gives us 18. So the vertex is x is negative 3, y is 18. And again, we're going to get the vertex of this parabola. Same thing, but this time instead of f of x, we have a y. So the vertex is y prime. So the y prime is, so remember, we have a y, then we do d dx on the y. And the d dx is dy dx, which is your y prime. So we can go d dx on both sides, do dy over dx, which is y prime, or we can do y prime right away. So y prime is the derivative in terms of x, so that's 2x plus 10. Derivative of 2x, derivative of x squared, put the 2 in front and decrease this by 1. Derivative of 10x is 10, because it's the linear. Derivative of a constant is 0. So we'll let y prime equals 0, so that means 2x plus 10 equals 0. So that means 2x equals negative 10. Divide by 2, we get a negative 5. So we got x is negative 5, so we'll put a negative 5 into this equation. So negative 5 squared plus 10 times negative 5 minus 2. 25 minus 50 minus 2. Negative 25, negative 27. So the vertex I'm going to call V. X is negative 5, y is negative 27. So again, the difference, this is the f of x, so f prime x is the derivative. This is y, so y prime is the derivative. So we want to find the vertex of this parabola, so we'll let y prime equal. So that's 2 times negative 1/3, so it's a negative 2/3. The x, the 2 goes down by 1, and the derivative of 4x is 4. We have no constant to worry about. And so we'll let y prime equals 0, so that means that negative 2/3 x plus 4 equals 0. Now we've got several ways. Because I have a fraction, I'm going to multiply by 3. 3 times negative 2/3 is negative 2x. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 0 is 0. Negative 2x equals negative 12. Divide by negative 2, we get a 6. So that means the 6 is going into equation, so y equals negative 1/3 6 squared plus 4 times 6. Negative 1/3, we do the power first, is 36. And this is 20. Oh, let's leave this alone. Let's do the exponent first. We do PEMDAS. Remember, PEMDAS. We do the brackets and parentheses first, but there's none. We do the exponent next, which I did. Now I'm going to do the multiplication division. So this is a negative 12, and this is 24. Now we add to get 12. So the vertex of this parabola is 6, 12. So that's using the derivative to get the vertex. And remember, at the vertex of a parabola, the slope of the tangent is equal to 0, so we make the derivative equal to 0. And if you like my video, click on the like button, click on the subscribe button, visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content. It's the content of my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained, just one word. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video helped you. Bye-bye.